guys, back at you. We're actually in Birmingham, as you know. I'm at my daughter's now after the Anglesey adventure, and we're back at a familiar garage. Do you remember the nightmare here 8 months ago, where the engine blew up on the way to Brum? Oh, I wouldn't want to live that again, I really wouldn't. There's Christine there. We're in for the MOT today, so fingers crossed, guys. John's a lovely chap here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing else is drastically wrong underneath, or with the engine or brakes or whatever, suspension and all that, the exhaust. But anyway, Barrett's of Birmingham, guys, in Aston, just by the Villa Ground. The hallowed Villa Ground is just over there. Bless the Villa Ground. Okay, I'll come back later and let you know what's going on. Keep your fingers crossed, eh? There she is, guys. She's in the garage, having an MOT. Oh, it's a tense moment, isn't it? It's like having your child in the hospital. It really is. With your vans, you guys who've got vans, you know what I'm talking about. It really is tense. Your heart's fluttering. Come on, Christine, you can do it. Later, guys. Here she is, guys, up on the ramp, being inspected. Guys, about halfway through the MOT, and it's already got a failure issue. Too good to be true, you know, with my luck, guys. And there's, you know, they could have just fixed it afterwards, but unfortunately it goes through the diagnostic system. It automatically goes through the ether to the Transport Ministry, so it's come up as a fail on there, so they can't override it as such and tell me to do it later. It's not an advisory. He would have put it to advisory if he could, but because the diagnostics have gone through on their system, when they do the diagnostic testing to the transport, you know, vehicle testing, it'll come up as a fail. So that's something. I said, can you fix it for me? He says, yeah. He says, so how long that's going to take? So I may be in Brum a bit longer than I anticipated, because it's going to fail, guys. Blah. Anyway, we'll see how much this is going to cost. Oh well, too much to hope when it's a pass on a 28-year-old vehicle. But anyway, let's crack on, see what else it fails on. Well, guys, we're on the shuttle, the Christine shuttle, because Christine's poorly. Don't know how long it's going to take. So look, I've got my daughters to stay at. So the rear brakes have got to be sorted. Plus, there's an issue with the lights, and that was 2 fails. So we'll have to see the outcome and the cost. Whatever it's going to cost, I don't know. Still, never mind. We got to rock on. We got to keep positive, guys. Lovely jubbly. Riding my bike through Birmingham on the way to my daughters. It's only about 4 miles from the garage, so catch you later, guys. Right, we got the Christine back from the garage. Lovely jubbly. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, which is quite encouraging. Just turn that down a little bit. Yeah, it's 150 quid. That's all right, isn't it? That's a bloody resource. Makes a bloody change, doesn't it? Me having a bit of luck. There's only a few minor things needed. There was some other issues as well, which he's let me off with, basically. Oh, he's a diamond geezer, John is, I tell you, at Barrett's. If any of you got cars to repair, if you're in Birmingham or anything, or the local area, Great Bar, Perry Bar, Aston, anywhere around there, guys, go to Barrett's of Aston. Absolutely cracking bloke he is, and you know, it's like having one of the best doctors in the world, having a good mechanic that you can trust. It really is. You know what it's like, guys. You know, it's very hard to find a decent mechanic, especially for MOTs. They're all there to get something out of you, to make their little buck, aren't they? A lot of them, they send their MOTs off. It gets a fail, it comes back, and they've got the cost of the repair, which they do. So it's all a little bit... you know, it can be frustrating, can't it, MOTs? But, I mean, John did my engine swap out. You remember when the car blew up? Or was it 7 months ago now? where the engine blew up. He did the swap out, got the engine from... He's a diamond. He really is a diamond geezer. And I'm telling you, this would have failed on multiple items if I'd gone to another garage. You know, they would have wanted to do all the repairs and everything. But all John has said to me, he says, Steve, on the next service, we'll do this and we'll do this and we'll do this. We'll get these sorted. The main issue was the master cylinders were just out of sync a little bit on the brakes on the rear. He's adjusted those, but he said next time we'll get those swapped out for you, Steve. We'll get new ones put in. There's one or two electrical issues with the van. I knew that already with the key fob system down there, which I've got a new one back at Norwich, which I'll swap out. John knew all about that as well. So there's one or two earthing issues which he's sorted out. He's sorted the headlights out, he's sorted the indicators, he's sorted the back brakes, he's adjusted the handbrake as well. There's a couple of issues as well with the exhaust. He's sorted that out as well, and I think he's popped a few bulbs in as well. So Christine's ready to rock and roll. Brilliant. Those first MOTs, guys, are really crucial when you buy a vehicle, especially if you're doing one from a private seller. You know, you never know what the MOT is, you know, even though they come with a full MOT, because they want to sell the vehicle, obviously they get a full MOT. And they know a friend of a friend of a friend that does the MOT for them, just for them to sell the vehicle, don't they, to get an MOT certificate on it. So you never know on those first MOTs, and this is the first proper MOT that this van has had since I've had it anyway. And it's always a little bit worrying there might be something major wrong with it. But as the mechanic says and the test engineer, he says for a vehicle that's 27 years old, he's never seen one in such prime condition underneath. He said it's absolutely spotless and excellent. So that's really, really encouraging. So brilliant. Well done, Christine. So Christine's ready to rock and roll again. So I'm at my daughter's for a couple of days. We've just finished the Anglesey adventure. Oh, what an adventure that was. We'll talk about that in later videos. The support I had over there, guys, with you lot. Absolutely amazing. You lot made that journey what it was. It was an epic adventure, and we met some awesome people on that adventure, whether it was viewers, whether it was followers, whether it was other YouTubers, whether it was Vanlifers. My oh my, what a lovely bunch of people there are in Vanlife. It warms my heart, it really does. So we'll be off again soon. So I'm at Birmingham. I'll be here for a couple of days just to say hello to everybody, all my family, my children, everything, and then we'll be back to Norwich to sort the flat out. I am technically Vanlife full-time now. I more or less have been since the first day of the East Coast adventure 3 months ago. I've been more or less living in the van all the time. Now I will be going back to the flat. I've got a rented flat in Norwich. I will be going back there in a couple of days. Get that sorted, try and sell all the stuff off that's in there, get rid of all my possessions from over the last 60 years, and hand the keys into the flat and get rid of that. But whether that will turn out that way, I'm not quite sure. With COVID the way it is and the pandemic the way it is, it's up and down at the moment, isn't it? So it might be wise for me to keep the flat running, even though I'm not sleeping in there, guys. It's storing all my stuff. It's going to cost me £100 to have a storage unit a week. So I might as well, and the flat's a lot cheaper than that, guys. The flat is nice and cheap. So I might keep it rocking and rolling just to store my stuff. So I'll have a kind of a base camp, like a bolt hole, should things go tits up with the virus again, on the East Coast. I've got one in the Midlands with my daughter's front drive. So that's my bolt hole in the Midlands. So I've got the country more or less covered, in the middle of the country anyway, central. So I might keep it rocking and rolling for a bit, but so I'll be selling off some stuff. I'll still sleep in the van. I'll just go down to local country camps, country lanes, and sleep in the van still. I may have 1 or 2 nights actually in the flat where I'm waiting for people to come and collect stuff or deliveries or whatever, selling the stuff off. So that may happen, but technically I'm Vanlife full-time, and I have been for 3 months. So lovely job, Lee. But once all this virus and pandemic's all sorted, then I'll hand the keys in and get rid of it once and for all. But it's a good idea to keep it rocking at the moment. Just got a truck pulling in. Right, guys, and that's it from me. Right, I'm going to spend a couple more days here with my lovely children, and we'll see you back at Norwich, I think, for the next upload. Back at Norwich. Get that bloody flat sorted. Right, guys, I've just been for a walk. I'm back at Norwich now, as you probably know, back at the flat, sorting the flat out and everything. I'm still sleeping in the van. I'll just go down the road, down a country line or whatever, and sleep. because I want to keep the you know, the full-time van thing going. I do have to stay in the flat now and again, 1 or 2 nights, for when I'm waiting for someone to either collect something that's on sale through Facebook or something. I don't turn up half the bloody time, or deliveries or whatever. But as I say, for the last 3 months we've been more or less full-time van life now. Right, I've just been for a walk, a walk down the road, down to the shops, and I've come back. And I walked past the back of the van. I saw a bit of plastic on the back of the van, around the side. Bit of a headlight plastic. Can't believe this. You know, I've been back in Norwich for about a week now. I've had a bloody terrible cold. As soon as I got back the next day, I had a bloody terrible cold. It put me on my bloody back. That was a pain in the arse. Then I had food poisoning a few days later. I was throwing up for like 24 bloody hours. How can you throw up when there's nothing inside you? Now I've been for a walk, I've come back, and someone's done something to the bloody van. Let's go and have a look, guys. Have a look at this for a bloody mess. What the hell is going on? I was looking around the van, come back from one of my walks, and look at the state of this. What the hell? All down the side there, someone has run into the side of Christine. I cannot believe this. I mean, I don't so much mind the cosmetic damage or whatever, you know, it's things can be fixed, can't they? But there's all the bits off their lights here. I've got a feeling it was a white transit van. I saw a white transit van when I was coming back. Oh, I've got a suspicious feeling. Anybody knows what those lights, can anybody recognise those lights with that chevron design? Light covers. I've obviously smashed all their headlight fittings, because it's all over the floor here, guys. I'm sure it was a white transit van. I mean, the actual damage I can sort that out, but it's bloody annoying. But it's the fact that they've driven off without leaving no notice or nothing. They know what they've done. They obviously felt this in the van. They smashed all the bloody lights, and the dirty little tow rag was just buggered off. Just buggered off without a buy or leave. At least knock my door and tell me what you've done. You know, if you've got no insurance or whatever, at least confess. Alright, another job I've got to sort out now for old Christine. Back at you later, guys. Right, we're about an hour into this. It's going to be kind of a temporary fix. I mean, I could get the whole new panel all the way down there from a reclaimer's yard, a breaker's yard, get the whole unit up there, but one, I can't afford to do that, and two, it's finding these yards now. Right, so what I've done, the actual seal inside there, guys, just pop that open. All this just collapsed, wasn't it? And all this is broken on the top of here. I've pulled out most of these bits that I can to try and get some structure to work on, because obviously all this has been smashed. There was a slight movement on one of the cupboards inside. I've replaced that back. Hopefully it's not broken any of the seals inside the habitation units. I've cleared all away all the sealant that was down there, sealing this unit together. So that's all nice and clean now, so it all slots in nicely now, guys. Goes in all nice and tightly now. So all I'm going to do for this quick fix on this one is a bit of good old the old magic stuff, guys. Sikaflex 512, that's going in. It'll be going down, it'll be good going down the seal here all the way down to the bottom there. Also I'm going to bulk all this up all the way along here, guys, where this crack is, all the way along the seam. That's going to be bulked up with Sikaflex as well, and We'll try and give it a bit of a smooth finish if we can. Obviously clean all this up and get all the back end done as well where it's been scraped as well. And then do a little bit of a paint job on it and see how it turns out. Anyway, what a pain in the bloody arse. Buggers, ain't they? Little sods. Right, I'll come back at you in a bit. Right, 10 minutes later, got all the sticker flex in there, guys. Bunged it in there, just chucked it in there. I'm just going to smooth all this down now. Try and clamp this together, this unit. Try and clamp these together a bit. So, and then smooth it all down and let it dry. And we'll come back to it and try and do a bit of a paint job on it as well. Let's see how this glues up and settles down first. Lovely. Right, back at you guys. Tied it up a bit now. Just show you now. Everything is smoothed down. I mean, it looks a bloody 2 and 8, doesn't it? It looks a right mess, but that's as smooth as I can get, especially with sticker flicks or sticker flicks. Or I can't even speak. Still got this bloody cold all over me. All that's nice and smooth now. We'll let it dry. We'll come back probably tomorrow now. I'll let that dry. I've clamped that together there, guys, with there's a couple of bits of wood behind this pushing it out against this frame, so this is nice and clamped together to this one. So hopefully we'll get a nice seal there, which is important. And I filled all the gaps in. You can't really put something like filler in there or anything because it's plastic, guys, and this does move about a little bit with the rocking of the van and the vibration. Don't come a knocking if the vans are rocking, and the vibration, so it does move a bit. So I think sticker flex will be the answer. That should do the job, I think. Anyway, I need to go and get some paint now and sort it out. There's a few other areas I need to touch up on the van as well, because we've been on some adventures over the last 2 months. So she needs tightening up a little bit, the girl, Christine. Anyway, we'll show you a before and after, and you can give me thoughts what you think. It's only a temporary fix, guys, but I think it might turn out alright. Hey ho, later. Oh blimey, we've had some bloody drama since I've been back here in bloody Norfolk, back at my flat. Blimey, I've been glad to clear on the road again. I think it's a signal from the gods telling me, get away from the flat, get back out on the road. Right, we've done the, we've finished the job on the van outside, the repair job. It's like a temporary kind of fix, but I think it might do it permanently. We'll go out and have a look in a minute, which is lovely. I'm in the middle, well, I've planned my next trip. It's all sorted, the next trip that we're going on, guys. It's going to be another 6 weeks tour. And it's going to be another island, as you've all probably seen on my social media sites, on my sites. I've been trying to get you lot to guess where we're going next. It's another island as well. We're going to another island. We're trying to keep the island theme going for a bit. So we're going to another island. On my social media, see if you can guess, guys, which one it's going to be. It's all on my social media. On one of my pages on my social media, you'll see it there on the YouTube community tab page. Go and see if you can guess where we're going. Right, should we go outside and have a look at what job I've done on this? You saw the mess it was in. I'll be glad to leave it. I bloody really will. But I think we'll probably keep the flat rocking and rolling for the time being, leave it there. I'll just use it as a storage and a bolt camp, you know, a base camp, as I said before, so I'll have 2 base camps. But we're still van life, we're still sleeping in the van. Right, should we go out and see how we've done with this repair? It'll do. So I'm quite pleased with the way it's turned out. It'll do me anyway. You know, everything's done on the cheap with me, guys. Anyway, we're going to have a look. You saw all the videos before, but this is after the spray job now. Let's go and have a look, shall we? It's been raining again. Oh, we had a bit of a heat wave, didn't we? It's gone a bit cool now. There's Christine. Here we are, back at the flat again, guys. That's my flat there. We'll soon be saying goodbye to that. And here's Christine. Right, you saw the start of the panelling down there to the right. Down there. Let's just have a look now, see what you think of this, guys. Just shut my door. There we go. And that's where it was all smashed in down there. it's been piddling down with rain, so to show you this, guys, all that was crashed in up there. See, we've done a paint job on it as well. All that was crashed in. And that's the unit that was all cracked and broken. All that was cracked as well and smashed. But as you can see, that's not a bad job, eh? Looks alright, doesn't it? I think that'll do. Saves me buying a panel. I mean, to get hold of a panel is a nightmare. I did have a little feel around on the interweb to try and find a new that panel all the way along there, but couldn't find one nowhere. But I think that'll do the job. That's just rain on there, guys. You can see it's just rain where it's been raining. But here you go. Looks like brand new to me. I've sorted out the tank underneath because it moved the tank slightly in one of the cupboards. It's also dented one of my stabilising harnesses there, which I've sorted out as well. So they give it a good clout when they hit it. But here you go. That'll do, guys. Lovely jubbly. I've ordered some more of this Land Rover grey paint as well to touch her up, because she's got a few battle scars now after the you know, we've been out on the road with the East Coast and the Anglesey adventure. We've been out on the road in nearly 2 months. So she's got a few scars. Bless her, bless Christine. But we'll get her all back up again, nice and tidy, for the next adventure, which will start in about a week's time. And next island adventure in about a week's time, guys. Right, there you go. Lovely jubbly. Come back to me. So MOT all sorted, the crash damage all sorted, my cold's gone now, my food poisoning's gone now. Right, get on the road, So I've got the next trip planned, so go and look at my media pages and see what you think, see where you think, or put a comment down below. Give us all the usual likes, shares and subscribes as well, guys. Let's get this channel rocking and rolling. We've had lots of movement on the channel the last couple of months with all those adventures. I think it's what people like to see, isn't it? To do the giveaway result from the Name That Tune. I haven't forgot about it, guys. It's still there. I might be a bit grey up here and a bit daft, but I haven't forgot about it, and we'll do another giveaway soon as well. But I'll do the announcement of the last Name That Tune giveaway in the next couple of days. And also I've got about 10 sticker swaps as well to put up on the sticker wall of fame. So we'll give you guys a shout out to all those that's come through as well. So me and Christine, and planning this next adventure. I can't wait. Till next time, guys. Ta-da.